Hey guys, welcome back to Movie Freak. If you're new here or if you have been watching my videos, hi, my name is Olive, and on this channel we talk about movies, TV shows, and everything worth watching. Today I thought I would do something a little different. Instead of talking about just one show, I'm going to recommend some of my favorite sitcoms that I've watched over the years. Now, a little disclaimer before we start, these are my personal opinions. If you don't absolutely love a show, don't come for me. Everyone enjoys different kinds of comedy, and that's completely okay. So, first up, we have this lovely movie, The 70s Show. I watched it a long time ago and I still remember laughing so much. It's centered around a group of teenagers growing up together, getting into trouble, and just trying to, you know, figure life out. What I really liked was the chemistry between the characters. It felt natural, and that's probably why so many people still love the show today. And if you finish watching it and don't want to leave those characters behind, you can continue with that 90s show where you get to see many of them as adults living their lives. I always love when sitcoms do that because it feels like you're catching up with old friends. So the next show is Frasier. This sitcom it has a different style of humor, sorry. It's not loud or over the top. Instead, it's witty and based on conversations and personality. The next is Bob Hart Abishola. Oh my god, I'm very sure a lot of you have seen this because it's centered around, would I say, culture. But I genuinely enjoyed this one. I loved seeing two different cultures come together through a love story. The cultural differences created so many funny moments, like the language difference. It was just so nice, but there were also really sweet scenes that that made the relationship feel genuine. It's funny, heartwarming, and definitely one of my most unique sitcoms I've watched, and it definitely deserves an accolade. Yeah. Now let's talk about King of Queens. This is another comfort sitcom for me. Would I say it's the funniest ever made? Probably not, but I recommend it absolutely. Some sitcoms don't need to make you laugh every 30 seconds to be enjoyable. Sometimes it's just fun watching the characters interact and seeing the situations they get themselves into. So the yeah. Next is Sister Sister. It's honestly been years since I watched it. So I don't remember like every single episode, but I do remember having fun with it. It's light-hearted, funny, and just one of those classic sitcoms that people still recommend today for a reason. If you have never seen it, I think it's worth adding to your watch list. So the next is Living Single. I actually recommended this movie to my sister. At first, she wasn't interested because she didn't recognize most of the characters. But after she finally watched it, she called me laughing and laughing. That's when I knew she understood why I recommended it. It's entertaining, funny, and highly recommendable and lovable. The cast, the characters, they are lovable, and it was just funny basically. So I would definitely recommend this for people. Yeah, so the next sitcom is Roseanne. The copy I watched, it wasn't really the best quality, so that made it really hard for me to actually enjoy the movie. But even with that, I could still tell why so many people liked it. It has classic sitcom vibes where you start caring about the family and become interested. Honestly, most of the sitcoms I'm mentioning today have one thing in common, and they're not necessarily shows that require your full attention every second. You get not something that catches you, and they're just perfect. They're just normal. They're perfect shows for when you're waiting somewhere, relaxing at home, folding clothes, or just trying to unwind after a long day. So the next is Malcolm in the Middle, and this is definitely another classic. Like, the family is completely chaotic. Malcolm is incredibly smart, but being the smartest in his family, you know, it definitely doesn't make his life easier. So his mom is definitely an unforgettable character. She's strict, loud, and absolutely hilarious. Watching his family interact is honestly half of the show. and it was definitely a show that you will watch and you will laugh so hard. So out of all the movies I've actually said so far, this is my all-time favorite. Like, I've watched this show like completely from season one to the ending, and I will watch it again and again. Next on our list is My Wife and Kids. This one is hilarious. The family chemistry is amazing. Michael Kyle is one of the TV that you never forget. He's funny, sarcastic, dramatic, and somehow he always finds himself in ridiculous, like really, really ridiculous situations. So if you're looking for a sitcom that will actually make you laugh out loud, this is definitely one I would recommend. So next on our list is Baby Daddy. If your only goal is to laugh and have a good time, watch this. It's funny, easy to binge, and full of entertaining characters. It's one of those sitcoms where you can say, I'll just watch one episode and suddenly you've watched five. It was so interesting. So I'm definitely going to recommend this too. These are some of my favorite sitcom recommendations. Of course, there are still plenty more that I haven't talked about, so I will still send them on this platform. So please subscribe, like. Of course, there are plenty more like these videos that I haven't talked about. So if you enjoy videos like this, I can definitely make a part two. Now, and I want to hear from you. Which sitcom was your favorite? Did I mention one you love? Or did I leave out a show that you think everyone should watch? Leave your recommendations in the comments because I'm always looking for something new to watch. If you like this, join the Movie Freak family. Thanks for watching. See you later.